Hello and greetings again. My name is Rylanor and welcome to my channel's first Halloween special. Today I will talk about my project, Task Force Void. So background for the project. The project is made out of spite actually, for a certain show I dislike. That thing I dislike is MLB, or Miraculous Ladybug. Before you ask why did I use a text-to-speech device, well, the title is hard to say without having a cringe attack. Dear Lord. The project was based on that as a base. Mainly because I have a lot of spite for it. Not too much, but enough to actually make something. The lore of the project itself, it's basically made out of spite again. Um, the storyline, basically a group of superhumans that is not hero or villain, is deployed to France to basically obliterate them, both sides, the enemy and the quote unquote heroes. I mean, they're not heroes. They're not heroes, they're just kids in spandex. Jeez. Now to the members. First is Harold Morrison, or I'm calling him, I'm calling his code name Technopath. His ability is he create he can create nanobots that can create any weapons, any tools, even can recreate other objects like human organs and whatnot. He's basically the leader of the task force. He's basically like the Terminator's screwed up brother. He just doesn't care about you. He just only cares about the operations, and he only cares about basically finishing it. If you get in the way, you're screwed. But the plus is he is incredibly intelligent. Like, he literally could finish 1,000 mathematical problems within a picosecond. Mainly because the supercomputer he has for a brain, allowing him to create 1,000 calculation within a millisecond. Next is the squad's executioner, codename Demon, real name Eleanor. She's basically what happened if you put every serial uh, M word in a blender and combined it with basically a werewolf and whatever thing that can basically destroy a human in one strike. She has two ability. First, she can gain information from the flesh of her enemies. And yes, this leads to her having cannibalistic tendencies and also the habit of drinking blood. She also can go what I'm calling berserk or beast mode. Her suit basically transforms into like a monstrous form that like her helmet splits open like at the part that will form the jaw, and inside of it there's like a series of needle-like teeth, and her gauntlets transform like into long taloned claws, and her size originally from 5'3" to literally as tall as Harold, 12'6". Yeah, dude is huge, and she also is huge during that time. This is the squad's second in command, codename Vault Skull, real name Jack. He's basically the squad's first class sniper and the squad's second in command again. His ability is to create red lightning from his body. It can reach up to 100 miles away from, like, imagine if you've seen The Flash, but instead of running, he just held up his hand and it will create lightning bolts. These lightnings can create massive EMPs, enough to take down planes, enough to take down communication systems. He is also a great marksman, like one of the greatest. Second to the squad's actual marksman. Real name Anna Morrison, code name Bladestorm. Her ability is to create blades out of thin air. And she has a very, very sharp senses. Like her eyes can see up to a mile away, like clearly up to a mile away, and she can hear things clearly up to 100 miles. And she technically has synesthesia, so combined with the senses. She can see color, hear color, and whatnot. But it's different synesthesia, it's synthetic synesthesia. Like, she can identify sound and color again, but it's more specific. Like, she can identify the target's position by listening for cues, and her synthetic synesthesia creates like a map of it, like a mental map of it. For the story itself, they are deployed to France to basically eliminate all the characters in the show. They started off the villain. I think the villain was called Hawkmoth or something like that, and then slowly work up to LB. Just one brutal combat at a time. Yeah, it's basically a slow burn. They were to take out half of the entire cast except for one, CN. He decided to join the squad. He became a void basically. So the project itself is going to be a very, very V word, the V word, V word, um, and also very brutal. Like the combat, I can imagine the squad literally ripping a target apart, like Eleanor stabbing her sword into one of the target's chest or something. And I can imagine the vibes of the show is like dark, but that mood is like dark, maybe a bit edgy, a little bit, but not much, and also a bit more horrific, like horror. I can imagine seeing the squad and advancing slowly to the team, like the task force Void, like half of them towers over a human. The one that is actually short is like only Eleanor. The rest towers over you. They're like 8 foot, 10 foot tall. They're huge. Like that, and also military precision and specialized weapons. Yeah, they're like walking horror movies. I think that is all for me. Anywho, if you like the video, like the video. If you don't like it, don't like it. Well, bye bye.